What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jesse D123 back with another video, and in today's video we're going to show you guys the best pitchers to use in the Moonshot Weekend event that's just dropped right now. Drop a like if you guys are excited, man, and without further ado, let's hop right into today's video. Guys, if you guys don't know what the Moonshot event is, basically it's common pitchers versus any hitters. As you guys can see, the rules are it's locked at Coors Field. They're 3-inning games. The difficulty is on All-Star, and the minimum player overall is a 55. Guys, this event ends in 4 days, so if you guys plan on maxing out the event to 30 wins like myself, you guys got to get on your grind. But you guys are going to be rewarded as well. We're getting some big dog 1, 2, and 3, some show packs, some headliner packs, and of course the event is headlined by this card, the 90 breakout Tim Salmon card. This card looks really good. Hold on, let me move my fat head out the way. There you go. So that's what the card's looking like, guys. It looks really good. Defensively is not the best, but honestly his hitting stats are crazy. He could be a good bench bat. I just noticed that he's a right fielder. I don't know why I thought he was a third baseman, but yeah, this card looks really cool. We're gonna need it for the collection, so please at least grind out 15 wins in this event. As you guys can see, we're also getting, like I said, show packs, headliners, ballin', and some stubs as well. Before we get into that though, guys, there's so much content that they dropped today. I'm gonna just compile it real quick for you guys in this video. All right, so there's double XP going on right now. It ends April 29th. That's in 8 days from now, guys. You guys are earning double XP for gameplay only. Okay, so you guys got to be in a game playing like a conquest game, mini seasons game, ranked seasons, battle royale events, and you guys will be earning double XP, especially if you guys are not maxed out on the program yet. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are maxed out on the program yet. If you guys aren't, what are you guys at? Let me know how much XP you guys are at down in the comments. I would love to know. Moving on, we have this Top Snout collection. We have Top Snout cards that were released as well. Let's go over that. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to get through this real quick for you guys because I know you guys want to see the best pitchers to use, and that's the reason why you guys clicked on it. So we got some 3 new Top Snout cards. We have the CJ Abrams. Honestly, looks pretty decent. Again, let me move my fat head. Apologize. He looks okay, not the best. Yeah, moving on to the next card, we have Nestor Cortez Jr. This guy looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. Cutter, slider, circle change, and the fastballs looks really nice. And then we have the Brandon Marsh card. Well, honestly, looks pretty good against righties. Not the best against lefties. Defensively, he's pretty nice as well. I mean, he's okay. But this is headline. All you guys have to do to get these 3 cards is do all these moments right here, and that's pretty much it. But when you guys do all that, and as long as you guys done last week's Tops now, you guys will collect all those cards and get this 87 Diamond Seiya Suzuki card. Guys, you're going to need this guy for the event. Trust me, everyone's going to be using this guy, so please get this done. Throw him in your event squad because I need to get on that and throw him in my event squad. But you guys see this card looks really good, bro. Honestly, I've never used his live series card, so I don't really know how his swing is. He could play third, short, and the outfield, guys, which is amazing. That's something else that they added today, as well as the Cover Athletes program, guys. So basically, you guys got to go through the program, and then you guys will earn a Cover Athlete choice pack at the end of it. I know a lot of us don't have enough stuff to buy this at the end, but if you guys do this real quick, and you guys, let's say for example, just want to make some quick stubs, you guys can sell this card and make a good amount of stubs, over 20 to 30,000 stubs if you guys do this pretty quick. The longer you wait to do it, the more the cards are going to drop in price, and if your plan is to sell them to make some stubs, do it as quickly as possible. That's my suggestion. You guys have some moments to do, some missions, and then the Cover Athlete showdown as well. All right, I know there's one more thing to cover before we get into obviously why you guys clicked on this video. So guys, in 4 days we're going to be getting a new event plus a headliner pack, and then in 1 week from today, or excuse me, 8 days from today, we're going to be getting a new featured program that includes 5 bosses, moments, and a conquest, and the first roster update, which is going to be amazing. We're going to come out with our roster predictions very soon for you guys. But now, for the moment you guys have been waiting for, I'm sorry I made you guys wait. I try to make it as quick as possible. Typically we like to go over the best cards to use for this event, right? But we're going to be going over the best pitchers to use, because the hitters and the position players, it's up to you guys. You guys can use anybody you want. There's no restrictions against that. There's only restrictions against the pitchers. So I'm gonna throw a little chart on your guys' screen. First and foremost, shout out to Inside the Show on Twitter. They compiled this little cheat sheet for you guys. I used it, and then one thing I also did is I went to the marketplace and I filtered it out, and I got some pictures from there as well. So you guys can use this cheat sheet. I'll link the tweet to this cheat sheet down in the description for you guys. Once again, shout out to Inside the Show. I'll link their Twitter as well. Go give them a follow for this, because they love doing this and they love providing really good information for the community. So shout out to them, bro. But pretty much I already drafted my team, guys. So this is what I would recommend you guys going with. And again, if you guys feel free to attack me if I make a bad decision. Okay, let me know down in the comments as well. So Bryce Wilson is our first pitcher I recommend you guys using. Yes, he's playing down today, but he has a sinker and a slurve. I don't know why I'm a sucker for a sinker and a slurve, but that's really good. Now, one thing to know with my picks as well, guys, one thing I try to focus on for my pitchers, and obviously for you guys, is the control on like the sinker and the cutters. They gotta have some really good control. Now, that's a little bit an exception for Bryce Wilson because he only has 65, but more of the pitchers that I'm gonna be showing you guys for the relief pitching and the starting pitching, they're gonna have way better control. So let's get into that. Of course, Bryce Wilson, sinker, slurve, that's what I really like about this card. I know he's playing down, but I think he's gonna do really good. Next card, we have Dalton Jeffries. We're not even paying attention to the hits per nine, guys, because it doesn't really matter. Commons are gonna get hit up regardless, especially when they're facing freaking power hitters and contact hitters, so it doesn't really matter. Cutter, he throws at 91, but he has 83 control on that cutter. So Dalton Jeffries, again, guys, one thing I focused on for my pitchers is the pitch control on the sinker and the cutter. That's what I was trying to primarily focus on. I know the cheat sheet just shows you guys what pitchers have the sinkers and the cutters, but like I said, what I did is I focus on the pitchers who have good control with the cutter and the sinker. So I recommend these pitchers to you guys. Dalton Jeffries. Now we're moving on to JC Mejia, guys. He has a sinker and a slurve as well, but one thing with this guy, he doesn't have the best control on those pitches, but he has a 5-pitch repertoire just like Bryce Wilson, and I think he's going to do really good because that sinker slurve action is really good. Moving on to the next guy is Chichi Gonzalez. This guy has a sinker and a cutter action, which is beautiful. He has 70 control on that sinker, only 33 on the cutter, so I'm probably never ever going to throw that pitch, and you guys probably should never, because wherever you put it, it's probably not going to go there. But that sinker he has really good control on. I like that. And moving on to the last guy. Now this guy, if there's one pitcher out of all these 5 that I recommend you guys have on your list, or excuse me, on your team, is this guy right here, Aaron Sanchez. Sweeping curve, sinker, circle change, and a 4-seam, but this man has 94 control on that sinker, guys. You gotta have this man in your rotation. Now moving on to the bullpen, guys, let's just go through this real quick. I don't want to make this video long. We have Steve Cishek. This man has a funky windup. Regardless of his control on his pitches, he has a funky windup. You guys got to go get him. Next, we have Brandon Bielak. He has a 5-pitch repertoire coming out the bullpen, and this man has 73 control on that sinker, which I think is pretty decent. And he has 65 hits per 9. I know I told you guys earlier, like, forget about that, but I just had to throw that in there. Moving on to the next, we have Brett Martin. He has that sinker slider action. He has 88 control on the sinker, which is amazing. Really good. Next, we have Jandel Gustav. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He has a 95-mile-an-hour sinker, a 97-mile-an-hour 4-seam. He has 78 control on that sinker, which I think is pretty good. He has 87 control on the slider, so you can be throwing the sinker slider action, which is amazing. Next, we have Ryan Burr, 4-seam cutter slider, and this man has 94 control on that cutter, which is good. Use this guy. Next, Jake Woodford. We have a same thing, 5-pitch repertoire. He has 89 control on that sinker, which is amazing and which is really good. Last 2 pitchers is John Osick. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Sinker cutter action as well, and he has 87 control on the sinker, which is, on the cutter, which is really good. And finally, we have our boy Ryan Barucki. I know I've used this guy in the past, and if I remember correctly, he has a funky windup. This card's really good. He only has 69 control on the sinker, but I just know from the past he did really good for me, so hopefully he should be doing good for you guys. One last thing before I let you guys go. I know you guys, probably some of you are not even waiting to right here, but the bench consists of is what I really want to go over for you guys, what you guys should be looking out for. Nelson Cruz, guys, pick this man up, please. He's a really good bench bat. Next, we have Jordan Alvarez. Your bomb just hits nukes. Next, we have our boy Andy Pages. Guys, he hits Nukes, he should be starting for me, but I'm using another outfielder so I can parallel that card up, or else he would be my starter. This guy has such a nice swing, very good stats against righties. Next we have Jesse Winker, who also has really good stats against righties. And finally we have Lou Bob, because I have him parallel 3, so your stats may look a little different, but look at his stats against lefties, really good. But yeah guys, so those are the best pitchers to use in this Moonshot event. Get on your grind, guys. You have 4 days to complete this. At least get to 15 wins. That's my recommendation, just so you can so you guys can have this card for the collections, because you guys are gonna need it later on. And if you guys don't, you guys are gonna be spending a pretty penny later on, trust me. But yeah guys, so I appreciate you guys for watching today's video, man. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been your boy Jesse D123, and I'm out.